on, everybody? Skywalking with Wetz here. We're coming with another episode. It's been a little bit, but hey, we're back. The two biggest acquisitions, in my opinion, through the MLB season so far and through this trade deadline. Number one, Tarek Skubal got traded to the Los Angeles Dodgers for outfield Zahir Hope, right-hand pitcher River Ryan, and right-hand pitcher Brady Smith. Three good prospects. You know, with prospects in the MLB, you don't know how dudes can shake out. But the Tigers get three prospects, and they give up Tarek Skubal. And again, the rich get richer. Right? I've seen a lot of people throwing a lot of hate at the Dodgers, and again, I'm frustrated, right? But again, people have made some valid points. Is this really a Dodgers issue? Is it a Dodgers issue, or is it an MLB issue, right? Tarek Skubal said it best today. Tarek Skubal said, any team could have came and got me, right? Don't blame the Dodgers for having the resources, for doing things the right way, having a good farm system, while also winning ball games and be able to expand some of their top prospects to get a guy like Tarek Skubal, who is arguably the best pitcher in the MLB, right? But I think what hurts most for me is the fact that Tarek Skubal was on the Yankees radar. At least I thought he was on the Yankees radar. There were rumors and things being put out there that Tarek Skubal was being looked at by the New York Yankees. The fact that the New York Yankees dropped the ball, New York Stankies, right? Brian Cashman, all those guys dropped the ball on this. It makes me absolutely sick. It makes me sick for one, he's going to the Dodgers. And it makes me sick that the Yankees couldn't expend a little bit, right? All the Tigers wanted, they wanted some prospect, right? The Tigers wanted prospects, young guys who could contribute in the future, guys that could build their organization around going forward. But the Yankees say, no. We can't do that. We can't do that. We cannot give up some of our farm system. But here's the problem with the New York Yankees. Brian Cashman, whoever else is involved with this, we don't bring our prospects up. We let them sit and rot in AAA, AA, upper division single A, right? How long we let Jason Dominguez sit down in the minors? How long have we let all these other prospects sit up there? And once we bring them up, right? We bring these prospects up. It's late in the season, right? They struggle for a little bit. And then the Yankee fans, man, brutal. I get it. We want to win. But they boo these guys to the ground, strip all confidence from them. And it's just a disaster. So if we want to go get a guy like Tarek Skubal, Cam Schlittler, Garrett Cole, Max Fried, who am I missing right now? Who the hell am I missing right now? I'm missing somebody. But then you add Tarek Skubal into that mix. That is an amazing starting rotation, which we already have. I mean, Garrett Cole started off a little rough, right? Okay. Cam Schlittler's having an all-time year. I mean, second year in the league, and he might be in the running for the Cy Young, right? And Max Fried came off injury, but here he is. He's rolling. He's back, right? But here we are, right? We can't get the job done. Tarek Skubal to the Dodgers. We're like, okay, you know what? All right, maybe they were asking for a little too much. They're asking for a little too much from us, right? Asking a little too much. Well, guess what? Adley Rutschman, another guy linked to the Yankees to fill a spot for the Yankees that we probably need the most. Like Skubal, right? Icing on the cake for our starting rotation. That would have been disgusting, right? But when we talk about filling the gaps and filling the holes that the Yankees need, catcher's the biggest one, especially if you want to make a playoff run. We were linked to Adley, and what was his name? Jeff Passan said, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? He goes, I think Adley Rutschman's going to be a New York Yankee. I think Adley Rutschman's going to be a New York Yankee, but guess what? This stuff's legit, by the way, not sponsored. I hope one day maybe they can sponsor me. Anyways, we need to get a catcher. Brian Cashman says, hey, check this out. I'm not going to get a catcher. But guess who's getting Adley Rutschman? Arguably the best team in the MLB right now, breathing down our necks, the Boston Red Sox, our arch nemesis. Goes and gets Adley Rutschman, a switch-hitting catcher, young kid. They go get Dadley Rutschman, right? Who'd they give up? They get catcher Adley Rutschman and catcher Jake Rogers in cash, right? The Orioles get Anthony Evanson, right-hand pitcher Kyson Witherspoon, Andy Azakar, and Carlos Nevarez, and more. Boston's making moves because they're in win now. And we got to chill. We're just chilling with Austin Wells. I appreciate his breakfast burrito segment he has on his Instagram, but I'm telling you this right now. Austin Wells has not been good. Our catching has not been good. We don't generate runs from our catchers, for one. For two, our defense also sucks, right? But then we hear, oh, there's Luis Arias out there. Okay, maybe Luis Arias. Yeah. We might need a second baseman because Jazz Chisholm sucks. We got him, Volpe, and McMahon in the infield with almost old man River over here, Paul Goldschmidt, right? And others. Yeah, there's others out there. Caballero, whoever else we bleep that out, Zach. Whoever else we put out there, right? Okay, but Luis Arias, he hits over 300. Good bat in the lineup. He's a lefty, good defense. Guess what? Nah, Phillies. We got him. We're gonna get him. We'll go get him. All right. So we're sitting here. Okay, so they give up two right-hand pitchers for the Giants. Give up two right-hand pitchers for Luis Arias. Take him. Okay, so Yankees have striked out 3 times. But the Yankees say, hold on, we got you, Yankees Nation. Yankees Nation, we got you. The Bleachers Creatures, we got you. We're gonna give you Luis Garcia Jr., first baseman, right? He hits righties pretty well. But when it's all said and done, pinch hitter, DH guy, we traded for a cat, right? We give up Giovanni Cruz, Jake Bird, and Jack Herbert, right? We giving up prospects for Luis Garcia Jr., right? Decent bat. Like, he can hit. We're not saying he can't hit. He can't generate runs. He actually homered tonight. Had a good night tonight in the pinstripes. But what I'm getting at, he doesn't really feel a need. He doesn't feel a need to make the team better. What's he going to do in his role? He's probably going to do fine for his role. But his role isn't giving us what we need to compete and to make a march in the postseason. That's not what he's going to give us. But they said, hold on, we got him. Hold on, there's more. The Yankees say, okay, hold on. We're going to give you Heliot Ramos. We're going to get you Heliot Ramos. So Luis Roberts Jr. and Heliot Ramos. We were looking at Skubal. We're looking at Rutschman. We're even looking at Luis Arias. Well, we get Luis Garcia Jr. and Heliot Ramos. Where the hell's Heliot Ramos going to play? We're already full of outfielders. I mean, Judge has been hurt. Stanton, I don't know. He hurt his Achilles back in April. Bellinger hasn't had his best year, but he's hurt. But when everyone gets healthy and we start playing our cards, what are we doing? Heliot Ramos, another guy, pinch hitter, maybe slide into the DA. I don't know. And if you've watched defensive highlights on Heliot Ramos, God bless your soul. He is awful. Absolutely awful. The Yankees are awful. Cashman is awful. Those are the two dudes we get. When we were talking Skubal, we were talking Adley, we were talking, who's homie from the Rockies? We were talking the catcher from the Rock. Like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The Yankees already gave up on the season, right? And here we are, the Red Sox, they just swept the Dodgers in LA, right? Tarek Skubal's taking the mound tomorrow against the Cubs. Skubal's taking the mound tomorrow for the Dodgers against the Cubs. Absolutely sick. We're talking about the evil empire. The New York Yankees, the evil empire of the MLB. Scared to spend money. Scared to expend resources that they don't even use. Everyone says we have a good farm system. We don't see the guys. Again, how long did Jason Dominguez sit down there? Right, but meanwhile, we got Volpe, God bless him, right? Great postseason 2 years ago. He can't even field an infield ground ball. He can't even catch a pop-up. Jazz can barely touch the ball. He's hitting like 210, 220, right? Ryan McMahon, I can't even explain, right? And for some of these guys, I think just the bright lights in New York is just too much. But the way the Yankees go about this, it's just flabbergasting. But let's turn the page before I blow a gasket. Let's turn the page back, to this controversy with Tarek Skubal, and then I'm gonna get off here, and I'm just gonna let this be, and it's gonna be on YouTube. People say, the Dodgers are ruining baseball. And in some ways, I agree that baseball potentially is ruined in some way or another. Like, the Dodgers just have a god squad of all time. Maybe the greatest team of all time ever constructed with stars, right? I'm going to name a couple, and I'm probably going to miss some. Okay, obviously Skubal. You got Shohei. You got Roki Saki. You got Yoshinobu Yamamoto. You got Freddie Freeman. You got Mookie Betts. You got Kyle Tucker, right? Andy Pages has had a hell of a year this year. Will Smith, Edwin Diaz, and the list can go on and on and on. They got this young cat Dalton rushing. But is that a Dodgers issue? That's my question. Thinking about it, is this a Dodgers issue? Is it an MLB issue? What helps this issue, right? Again, like Tarek Skubal said, he said, any team could have came and got me, but the Dodgers were the ones who did it. They sent the offer through. They got the deal done, right? So why blame the Dodgers for playing their cards right, for having a good farm system, for developing their players well, for scouting very well, and to having a team that puts a good product out that's most likely going to three-peat. I'd like to see Dodgers versus the Red Sox in the World Series. It's going to kill me, but that'd be a good World Series. Is it a Dodgers issue, an MLB issue, or what? Obviously, it's going to cause a lockout. Does a salary cap and a salary floor help the situation, or does it put more money in the pockets of MLB executives? Does it limit the ability in which players can get paid in the MLB? It can, right? Is it these back-end contracts that need to go away? Paying Ohtani $1 million a year, then paying him the rest on the back end after it's gained interest. They have a couple guys that are doing that. Like, what's the answer here? And honestly, thinking about it, I hate the Dodgers. I hate that players want to go and just join the team and get a free ticket to the World Series every year. I hate that. I think that's one of the bigger problems is players willingly signing to the Dodgers. Right, yeah, you want to win a ring, but do you always want to go join the best team and take the easiest path? Like, I struggle with that, but at the same time, what do? If you want to win, you want to win. You want to go there, that's probably where you're going to win, right? But can you blame the Dodgers, man? I don't know if you can blame the Dodgers. I think you blame your teams. I think you blame teams like the New York Yankees, who are scared to spend money, scared to make moves, and they sit with a flat, lame, and defeated, just underwhelming product on the field. Like the Yankees, yeah, we got Aaron Judge, we got Cy Young winner Garrett Cole, Max Fried, we got Luis Garcia coming in, Yankees didn't make a single move in the offseason. We ran it back, and this is what we get. This is what the fans get. We just made the World Series 2 years ago. We let Soto walk. Was that a good decision? I don't know. I don't know anymore. That's the problem. But teams like the Dodgers, they're the only team right now who aren't scared to spend money, who aren't scared to make moves to get the best players on the planet. They're obviously going to succeed, right? Obviously, you have to sacrifice a little bit. So I give hats off to the Dodgers, unfortunately, for making it happen. And yeah, we're going to go into a lockout, the MLB is. But at the same time, man, shame on the New York Yankees. Yankees. Shame on Brian Cashman. We're over it. We are absolutely over it. I hope Cashman's gone. I hope they clean house. We've wasted Judge, right? Unless something miraculous happens within the next 3-4 years, we've absolutely wasted Judge. We're way too loyal to Stanton. We're way too loyal to Volpe. We're way too loyal to Jazz. We couldn't get a first baseman in the offseason. We have Goldschmidt. I mean, we have Lewis Roberts, whatever. We sat on Dominguez way too long. Spencer Jones, we sat on him way too long. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. What do you do? Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you agree with me, because if you don't, that's fine. We see a lot of people watch these videos on YouTube. You know, I'm getting a lot of love on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, those places, Facebook, but it's YouTube. We need to pump those YouTube numbers, and partially that's on me. Skywalking with Wetz. Love, love, love.